Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Imanshi, and in today's video we are going to discuss the last two theories, multiple intelligence and brain based learning. Let's start with multiple intelligence. The theory of multiple intelligence proposes the differentiation of human intelligence into specific intelligence rather than defining intelligence as a single zonal ability. The theory has been very popular among educators around the world for 40 years despite being criticized by mainstream psychology for its lack of empirical evidence and its dependence on subjective judgment. The concept of multiple intelligence is a theory proposed by Harvard psychologist Howard Gardner. When you hear the word intelligence, the concept of IQ testing may immediately come to your mind. Intelligence is often defined as our intellectual potential, something we are born with, something that can be measured, and a capacity that is difficult to change. In recent years, however, other views of intelligence have emerged, including Gardner's suggestion that multiple different types of intelligence may exist. The eight intelligences, according to Gardner, are visual spatial, linguistic verbal, logical, mathematical, body kinesthetic, musical, interpersonal, intrapersonal, and last one is naturalistic. We are going to discuss them here only. First is visual spatial intelligence. People who are strong in visual spatial intelligence are good at visualizing things. These individuals are often good with directions as well as maps, charts, videos, and pictures. Linguistic verbal intelligence. People who are strong in linguistic verbal intelligence are able to use words well, both when writing and speaking. These individuals are typically very good at writing stories, memorizing information, and reading. Logical mathematical intelligence. People who are strong in logical mathematical intelligence are good at reasoning, recognizing patterns, and logically analyzing problems. These individuals tend to think conceptually about numbers, relationships, and patterns. Bodily kinesthetic intelligence. Those who have highly bodily kinesthetic intelligence are said to be good at body movement, performing actions, and physical control. People who are strong in these areas tend to have excellent hand-eye coordination and dexterity. The next theory that we are going to discuss today is brain-based learning, and this one is the last theory for the topic. Brain-based learning used neuroscience to create an informed curriculum and lesson design. The goal: speedy and efficient learning. The research that informs this method centers around the brain's ability to change, remap, and recognize itself while someone is learning new information, according to the education reform. This ability is influenced by things like exercise, diet, stress level. A person's emotional state also impacts their learning ability. When information is presented in effective ways, the brain is able to function better. Its resilience is increased and its overall working intelligence is improved. Research has also shown that the brain physically changes while learning. Thus, the more new skills are practiced, the easier learning becomes. Neurological research gained momentum in the 1990s. Up until this point, little was known about neural pathways, and the left and right brain theory, introduced in the 1960s, was decades old. From the 1990s up to the present day, scientists have discovered more about the brain than in all other centuries combined, according to the Global Digital Citizen Foundation. In 1994, Geoffrey Kane and Renate Numela-Kane's research concluded that students had increased retention and understanding of topics when in a brain-based teaching environment. Since then, brain-based learning has become a more common practice in schools. Principles. The core principles of brain-based learning follow. Each principle lays out a formula for better retention and learning among students. Number one is health and exercise. The more active and engaged students are physically, the better their learning outcomes. This requires more than a midday recess or a walk between classes. Allowing students to take walking breaks during lessons and throughout the day, for example, revitalize students, increase their attention span, and better prepare them to retain information. The second is positive emotions. The happier students are, the more they are willing to learn and think effectively. Affirmations from the teacher are one way to raise students' self esteem. The last is group work. Working in teams with classmates allows students to learn from one another. This helps them retain information they may not have accepted or understood from the teacher. Benefits. The benefits of brain-based learning follow the principles. These include health. This approach promotes health and exercise, boosting the overall fitness and wellness of students. Better physique, positive affirmations, and limited criticism help students feel good about themselves and view themselves in a positive manner. Cooperation. The more group work students do, the more they learn how to cooperate and compromise. Improved memory. Overall, brain-based learning helps students build their memories and retention. The peer teaching principle in particular leads to increased memorization and understanding of information. Teachers experience another major benefit from this approach. More than one strategy works. This teaching and learning style isn't a one size fits all experience. Teachers can apply multiple strategies following the principles, making it likely they will experience results with their students. Classroom applications. As it has multiple strategies, brain-based learning also has many classroom applications. For example, both verbal and written information can be included in a lesson, which boosts retention. Hand-on activities can also be created, such as providing students with physical clocks to learn time. Another application is modeling assignments on real-world challenges student experience. For example, when teaching about percentages, a shopping activity can be set up. Each item could be on sale and the students challenged to calculate the sale price before they can be rewarded with it. This activity can also be done in groups where they have a budget to follow. This helps them learn problem solving and critical thinking all in one activity. Moving outside the lecture and into practical applications of the lesson. It is important to note that not all strategies work for all students. Regularly trying new approaches and working through trial and error is the best way to begin implementing brain-based learning in the classroom. That's all for today's video. The last topic we're going to continue in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe the channel.